in which to try one of the 12 days of cocoa that my sister gave me for Christmas. Because, you know, just getting through my Christmas chocolate, little by little. This one is the Enchanted Forest flavour, and I have no idea what that is. So yeah, I'm going to stir that through here. And then as I'm doing that, I'm going to move over to another tab, because that's not what you came to see today, now is it? That's just a silly little extra. What you're actually here for is the release of my buddy Cutest Link, who also goes by the Sound of Muse in my stream chat. The release of his custom cards and his brand new website. So if I move over to here, we can see got all the headings for his website. Home obviously just takes you back here. Musical arrangements, it's a new site. There's no musical arrangements here yet, but hopefully that'll be fun in the future. I know he does do some musical stuff. And then we've got custom UniVersus cards, which currently consists solely of a demo deck for Link. Presumably because of his Cutest Link name. But these are based on the Breath of the Wild Link and the Age of Calamity and various Hyrule Warriors Link. Not on the actual Cutest Link, who is apparently Wind Waker's. But anyway, you can see all of those here. You can also find them on Tabletop Simulator in the Steam Workshop. If you just search the word Cutest, it is the first thing to come up. They'll probably come up under a search for UniVersus as well. Oh, we do actually have a link to it. Excellent. I would show you that link, but I can't capture Steam very accurately. Contact page coming soon, so you can't get in touch with Cutest Link /Muse quite yet, though if you feel like sending him a message, he's probably in my chat right now. And even if he's not, he's on stream. If we swap over to this one. Here we go. Now you can all see my Tabletop Simulator. So I'm going to load it up.
Stream.
Hey Muse, how's it going?
I'm fine,
load image failed. That's a problem.
Oh.
Wait, what? Why are your cards blank now? I could see them last time.
I don't know. It works for me.
Right. So for some reason on this computer it's not working. It worked perfectly fine on my other computer. But this is the one that I can stream from and show you me. So I didn't realise this would be a problem ahead of time. Because I got it loaded on my computer. I didn't realise for some reason that this computer was a different computer. Yeah, it's a nice hot chocolate. I don't know what's particularly Enchanted Forest about it, but it's pleasant. That's my rather nice hot chocolate finished. And I guess that's also me using this computer for this stream finished. So I will see you in just a second on the other computer. Be right back.
I'm glad to see it's working now. I was inspired when I played the game Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity, and in the menu there's this artwork of all the characters, and it looks like the character arc for Link. And yeah, it just struck me as it looks so much like a UniVersus card, specifically like the Soul Calibur artworks, like with the nondescript background. And yeah, I thought, well, they're never going to put it in actual UniVersus, so I guess I'm going to do it myself. Ooh, who are you going to ring? Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, it's 720. Ooh, that is a nice starting hand. There we go. I'll start by playing a Master Sword on the free. Yeah, controversial. Dan, chat, I can't actually hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now, chat?
Can you hear Dan now, chat? Okay,
Excellent. Chat can hear a Dan now. Great. Well, not Dan. Chat still can't hear a Dan. No, actually, yeah, if everyone but me is Dan, then chat can still hear a Dan.
good. I guess so, yeah.
Right.
So let me
So, where
check to
were
see
we?
if I succeed. And I get it free, and I do succeed.
So, since you've not been able to hear me, I really should explain a whole bunch of stuff again.
Oh
First of
yeah,
all,
sure.
we're going to explain this thing. This thing, you'll see it's a green card, it's got a green name, green text box, and little bits of green in
Also
top left
green
and bottom
artwork,
right.
but it doesn't have to be green artwork.
Wait, yeah, it's also got green artwork, but that's irrelevant. So this is an asset. Assets are like foundations, but you can't commit them to help you pass the checks to play cards. So in that regard, they're strictly worse than foundations. However, they usually have very powerful abilities to make up for it, and also many of them will have this unique keyword, which means you can only keep one of them in your staging area at any time. They will also usually be stronger to make up for that as well. Typically, they represent your weapons, your shields, your pets, sometimes items of clothing, like characters' eye patches or Dan's pink gi in particular is an
Don't
asset.
forget castles.
Oh yeah, there are various different castles and other such terrains that have been listed as such in the past. And as Muse pointed out a moment ago, superhero know-how I think is also an asset. And
Something
that
like that, yeah.
represents just a room full of comic books. So comic books are an asset. Bear that in mind,
Yep.
everybody.
Belongs to the same character as my favorite foundation, lore-wise, called Breakfast.
Oh, breakfast's good.
Yeah.
I quite
So
like
shit.
really fast disguise.
Yeah.
But yeah, the other thing I wanted to
Great
explain,
character.
apparently we didn't catch it before, I have
Oh
7
yeah.
hand size and 20 vitality. This is the normal stats for this character, because Turnaloose is an existing character from the 7th Cross franchise, but we're playing with an edited version that I made for another online friend of mine, just because for some reason he wanted his Turnaloose to look like Ganon and Ganondorf. And I don't know exactly why, but it seems like the perfect matchup for Link, so that's why I'm playing him today. Now, he has the special ability that he starts with an additional 3 copies of his character in play to use for his various enhancers.
Well, it's technically not from the same game, but I guess it's close.
So I have 4 copies. And yeah, this isn't technically the same Ganondorf and Ganon that you would have had in your Breath of the Wild, but
Yeah, that one's less human, more beastly, more of a cloud.
I mean, the mixture of
Egg
Ocarina of
Guardian.
Time and Twilight Princess is something you're just going to have to live with, I'm afraid.
That's fine. I mean, I think that's accepted in Hyrule Warriors.
Now, yeah, I have a higher hand size than him, which means I can do more in my turns, potentially, but it also means that he can kill me quicker because I've got less health. Only 20.
Indeed.
Anyway, go ahead and continue your turn now, Muse. Sorry for that
Right.
interruption.
No worries. I'll play the Foundation, Seal the Darkness. And it succeeds. Now we shortened that title. Originally it was destined to Seal the Darkness, but yeah, it was really small and I mean on the card itself. But, oh well.
Yeah. It was a bit wordy before.
Then we got Exploring the Wild. And let's try our luck with Exploring the Wild a bit more. And we succeeded exploring it.
There we go then. So this one has an enhance, which lets you discard the top 3 cards of your deck and find a weapon. So it lets you find additional cards, makes up for his slightly smaller hand size, at the cost of having to commit for it.
Yeah, I really should finish it because, yeah, there's a lot of things I'm learning. Like the Egg Guardian is actually a playable character.
Is this Hyrule Warriors or?
Yeah. I was planning to have him as an asset for Zelda, but it makes more sense to have him as his own character.
Right, so presumably as that goes, we'll have more character ideas, more card ideas, more stuff will be added to your release.
Yeah, exactly. We're working on that.
Excellent. So yes, Seal the Darkness responds to your stuff being committed to seal your opponent's stuff, which is quite nice, but it's just a reactive thing that may or may not matter depending on the matchup. The Enhance, however, to ready it is very useful regardless. and also interacts with that first ability quite well.
Yeah.
The Master Sword, for its first form, basically, the first thing you do in your turn, before you play any cards, you can just have that card committed to your staging area, if it's in your discard pile.
If you're Link.
Which is really sweet. Yeah,
Yes.
if you're Link, it's restricted to Link only. And
Because
then...
otherwise it would probably be broken. Like if
otherwise it would be absolutely broken.
What's it called? Combat Ash? The one that...
Well, Combat Ash is already broken. He's been banned and they're replacing him with a new updated version, apparently.
True, yeah.
Oh, I'm going to load in Combat Ash real quick, actually, just to show people what he looks like. Because I do have various Combat Ash decks.
It doesn't look anything like his Pokemon counterpart, or I guess Pokemon namesake.
There we go. That's Combat Ash. He just uses assets as foundations, completely ignores the deadlock ability in the process, and gets a free asset every turn as long as he's prepared to discard a card. And I mean, sometimes that card he discards is just the asset that he's getting, so it's hardly even a cost. He's ridiculous. Anyway, we'll get Ash off the playing area. I just wanted to show him off for a little bit. But yeah, the second ability of this one is Enhanced Commit. If you're not at Desperation, your attack gets +2 damage and gains ranged. If it doesn't have it already, which is
very low-based.
In direct reference to the laser beam that Link has in so many games if he is at full health. Not being at Desperation isn't strictly the same as being at full health,
but it's more usable.
Yeah, it makes it a little bit more useful as an ability. It means that I can't just turn it off by attacking him with something small on turn 1, and it still turns itself off when he goes below 13 health. Well, 13 health or below. Anything below halfway is 14, so anything below 14. But at 14, the ability still works. So yeah, that is that. Let me have a look at my hand and see which of these attacks I want to discard. Well, that's annoying. How's that? Okay, I'll discard this one, because this one isn't going to do what I want. Then I will draw a card. And then I guess it's Foundation playing time. So we're going to start with Immortality. On a 2. Gets 6 and succeeds. Now you'll see that card at the top of my discard pile is the alternate version of my character. This particular character cares about getting his second version into play, but I mean, we'll talk about how he does that in a moment. That's just a thing to be aware of, that that's also in the deck. Then we're going to play this Evil Eye. Succeeds.
It's very Sans-like.
Yeah, I can see that. You and your Undertale. Then we have Hell's
like
Reach on what will be 0, because it's got 2 things before it, which are 2. And succeeds. Don't think there are any 2s in this deck, but it's a thing to be aware of. If there are, certainly there aren't any lower than 2. So yeah, this one, again, is another one which just readies itself when committed, which is really nice. Does it at slightly less of a cost, but it does it as a one-shot ability. This one has things playable while committed and lets me remove characters from my card pool or hand to draw cards, which is really nice. I can also just flip it to return an attack with sprinted speed if Coward gets too much of a speed buff, but that's a one-shot thing, so only if I'm in trouble. Then Immortality lets me find a character and prevents attacks from dealing damage if I block them with a character. So that's cool. Fits nicely with my character finding shenanigans. Anyway, it's now your turn, Muse.
Alright then. I will discard Seal the Darkness so I can draw more cards. Or as we call it, review it.
Yep. Well, reviewing is specifically discarding during your review step before you draw. But yeah.
Exactly, which is what I've done.
Yep.
Should I play aggressive or passive?
Play passive-aggressive.
That's not even possible.
Oh no, you just keep throwing out cards that make me feel bad about myself somehow. Flurry Rush. Okay, so that first enhance is specifically
I forgot to ready
UniVersus, so that's not going to get used here. But the second one might be useful.
Yeah.
For now, though, you've checked a 3, so you're going to have to commit something to make it succeed if you want.
Yes. I'm committing Seal the Darkness.
A good choice, because even though you don't have the momentum needed to ready it now, If this attack deals damage, you will have during my turn.
And I doubt that you have much stuff to commit to my foundations.
You don't know me.
True, true.
You know nothing about Turn Loose. Anyway, so now that it's succeeded, do you have any enhancers?
Yes. I will commit Exploring the Wild to mill for a weapon card.
Yep. So discard the top 3 and see if any of them are weapons.
I'll do it this way so we can
Okay.
look at them.
Well, that's a weapon. That's a weapon. That's not a weapon. So you're not having that. Which of those 2 do you want?
I'm having this one. Spin attack.
Okay. Now, I should really have a proper look at that, but I have an idea of what it does by now. And it's kind of brutal.
Yep, it's the finisher.
It's going to murder me. So that's your enhance. I don't think there are any enhances I want to do right now. So I'm going to pass.
I'm going to do the bottom enhance. Well, not that it matters really, just in case you have something.
Okay, for the rest of this turn, whenever one of your attacks deals damage, you gain a vitality. You
Yes.
can't go above your starting 28. But if I have some way to reduce your vitality, that might still be useful.
You enhance?
Nothing from me.
Alright, then I will use my second Exploring the Wild.
Okay. So once again, we're discarding the top 3. And we're adding a weapon to your hand.
I'll get
So
Flurry
you
Rush.
can't... Okay. So now we know he has another Flurry Rush in hand.
Yep.
Which is great, because I know he needs 2 weapons in a row to trigger the combo ability on his spin attack. So now I know he's getting that.
Then I will send it. Free speed mid for 5 damage.
I will just take the 5 damage.
Wait, how many cards do you have in hand? Oh, enough
4.
to block though. You're just terrified of my finisher.
Yes, I'm terrified of your finisher. Your spin attack is really quite powerful.
Let's go for another Flurry Rush. On a 5 this time? And he gets a 5? I mean, it could fail.
Yes, it could, now that you've got almost everything committed.
I'll use the bottom enhance again, just in case.
Okay.
You enhance?
No enhance from me.
Then I will send it. Free mid for 5 damage.
Okay, I will attempt to block it this time with my Turn Loose 2-dot.
Oh.
You can see he's 2-dot because he's got 2 pieces of the Triforce. Has a +0 mid block, so I need a 3 to block it. Gets a 5, so definitely succeeds. And this has a response of Breaker 1.
Oh.
I'm going to use that, and your next card gets +1 to its difficulty to play.
Oh, it's rare that Breaker 1 is on a character.
Yes, Turn Loose is the only character with Breaker on it.
Oh, Link and Midna on this one as well.
Yep, you'll see Link is right-handed in that, but it's Twilight Princess Link, so that's fine. Because I had to flip the art for this so that the hand size and vitality didn't cover his face. But because it was the Twilight Princess version, I didn't feel so bad about flipping it, because Nintendo flipped it, why can't I?
Yeah, exactly. Well, for the Wii version.
Anyway, I will do a second response, which is a reversal.
Ooh.
I'm just thinking which reversal I want to play.
Oh, it was blocked. And I have a weapon asset, so I can actually discard Flurry Rush.
Wait, where's that from?
From the Link, the response.
Oh yeah, Link has a response that lets you discard it. It will mean that you can't use your combo with it.
Yeah, but because of Breaker, I can't play it anyway.
Oh, okay, in which case you might as well.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to reversal you with Neverstorm on a total of 6. It's 5 plus 1 card before it. Gets a 3, 4, 5, 6. So, well, now this is in my card pool, because I've succeeded. Character cards do not count towards progressive difficulty. So, when counting the difficulty of my next card, I can ignore this one here.
So remind me again, Breaker, does it affect blocks or not?
What Breaker affects is specifically that number in the top left. So it will change the difficulty of the card that you block with, but it won't change the difficulty of the block because the block doesn't look at that number. Okay. It's a weird rules technicality, but if you attempt to block this reversal, Breaker goes away, basically.
Yeah, that's cool.
Whether you succeed the block or not. So my first enhance will be the enhance on Netherstorm to add a character card from my discard pile to my card pool. Well, that's the cost. The effect of it is to add one of my opponent's face-down foundations from their staging area to their hand. But that effect's going to do nothing. I'm just putting a character in my card pool, for reasons.
Alright, is it my enhance?
Yeah, it's your enhance.
I will use the Link first enhance. I will destroy the Master Sword.
Okay, because that's your first enhance, that is correct.
Yes, your attack loses 2 keywords. I choose that it loses gauge and, let's say ranged, why not?
Okay, and then it gains Throw and weapon, is that?
Yes.
Yep. So because this now has throw, even if it's completely blocked, it will still deal half damage rounded up. But it doesn't have gauge anymore, so I can't use that ability, and that is quite a significant ability. My entire deck is built around the gauge keyword.
Exactly. I mean, it's probably why you played it, right? One of the reasons.
Yeah, it's... I mean, this is my character's support card. This is the card that goes with my character, so I'm playing it for that reason. But if I was building the deck for real, yeah, I'd be putting it in for that gauge ability. Anyway, I'm going to use my character's E now, which is I add one character of my staging area to my card pool to give my attack plus 4 damage. So that's what I'm doing with all those extra characters. I now only have 3 there.
You're starting to make it hit hard.
Yep, this is a 10 damage attack.
Go on.
Any enhances from you?
No enhances from me.
In which case, my opponent's next check to play a card gets -1 for each character in my card pool, which is a total of 3.
Oh, blimey.
That does affect your block.
It does, yeah. I will pass on my enhance.
Okay, in which case, yeah, I'll just send it then. So that's a 3 high for 10 damage, and if you attempt to block, your check gets -3. Still might be worth blocking just to get rid of that -3 so it's not there on the next card you actually care about playing.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. So which card don't I want?
Because it's a high, you cannot attempt to block with a low, but you can attempt to block with any other zone.
I'll attempt to block with Seal the Darkness.
Okay.
It's a 5, which is a 2.
Yep.
Which
we need a
is not
4 to
enough.
succeed, so that's going to fail. Wait, no, we need a 5 to succeed, so you got a card before as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's failed. So you'll take the 10 damage, and I can see you've already done so.
I did, yeah.
Okay. Well, in which case, now that my reversal's done, it is back to being you, because it's your turn.
So it is.
You tried to play a card, so break is now gone, so you're just playing it at normal difficulty.
Exactly. So I'm going to do some more building.
Okay, so that's on 3.
Playing. The 3.
Succeeds.
Going to wild on the 3.
Succeeds.
And ending my turn without a check, because you don't need to check to end your turn.
Yeah, of course you don't need to check to end your turn. That would be ridiculous. What, you're going to fail to end your turn?
Oh, that gives me a character idea.
I will add this to my momentum. So yeah, as we sort of saw there, cards with the reversal keyword can be played in response to a successful block. Well, strictly speaking, in response to a blocked attack resolving. But
true, yeah.
Basically that just means you block, then you wait for the damage, if there is any, then you reversal.
Which is why Breaker triggers before that, I guess?
Yeah, that's why Breaker triggers before that. I will draw 5 cards. Interesting hand. Oh, that's cool. That's almost as bad as your finish. Yeah, I guess I could just kill you this turn, couldn't I?
Oh, really?
Well, I mean, maybe. You saw my last attack did 10 damage, so I only need to do 2 attacks to kill you, right?
I guess so, yeah.
Is it worth risking it, though? Yes, it is. Netherstorm. On a 5. Gets a 3, so I'll have to commit 2 things. These 2. And my enhance will be to flip Hell's Reach and ready it. Any enhances from you?
Yes, I discard 1 momentum in order to ready Seal the Darkness.
Nice! We're basically doing the same thing! I will activate Gauge 6 because you haven't got rid of it this time. Mostly because you can't, because you don't have a weapon asset.
Exactly.
Gauge 6 says, if this attack deals 6 or more damage, I may search my deck and discard pile for a character that shares a name with my starting character, so another Turn-a-Loose, and put it straight into my staging area. So basically that nets me my second Turn-a-Loose, which is really useful. Anything from you?
Nope.
I'm going to move this Immortality out of the way in anticipation of that extra Turn-a-Loose coming in at some point. And I'm going to use the ability of my character to add this Turn-a-Loose to my card pool, plus 4 damage.
Yep. I expected as much.
Anything from you?
Nope.
Then I will have a look at my discard pile and find a character card and add that to my card pool to add one of your face downs to your hand. You don't have any face downs, but it gets a character there.
Yep.
Anything from you?
Nope.
Then I will give your next check -2.
Of course you will.
Anything from you?
Nope.
No, that's your next check to play a card specifically, so it doesn't affect the 5+ check requirement of the abilities of Cooking Enthusiast.
Oh, interesting.
Though, that said, Cooking Enthusiast isn't really useful during my attacks.
Oh, it is. Oh, it's a... Yeah, it's a form, damn it.
But yeah, just a thing to be aware of, that does not affect this blue dice at all.
Yeah, then no enhances for me.
Okay. I'll give my gauge attack throw, because I can do that once per turn with my character.
Sure.
Throw again means if it's completely blocked, it still deals half damage rounded up. So in this case, 5. Sadly, not quite enough to trigger the gauge, but still enough to do a fair bit of damage.
Yeah, I'll pass.
I will send it then.
Alright. Let me show you my card which blocks throws as well.
Oh, curses. It's specific. Oh, I know, it doesn't matter if it was a throw or not anyway. It doesn't specifically care about it being a throw. It's just really good at blocking throws.
Exactly.
So you need a 5, but you get -2. So you checked a 3, but that's actually a 1.
Yes, but I forced it through by committing everything.
Yep. There we go then. So that
and
succeeds.
I used Breaker 1.
Oh, and you have Breaker 1. Oh, that's awful. And this does no damage due to the effect of the card. So, these two aren't counting towards my progressive difficulty at the moment. Oh, we can get rid of this dice because that has its effect.
Yes.
So, I'm just on a +1 with whatever I'm playing next. Whoa, 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 whoa. This character is ridiculous. Sorry, this card's ridiculous. I'm playing this. Lightning Spike on a 4+1 is 5. Gets a 3, curses.
Why? Oh, characters don't count? You still need one more. Because of Breaker.
Oh,
Forgot
because
to
of
break
Breaker. Oh, I'll commit my character then, I guess. Okay. So I will discard a card. Immortality will do. Do I add a character that shares a name with my starting character from my discard pile to my staging area?
Oh, that's just cheating. I mean, it isn't, but...
I mean, it's not actively cheating, but it's basically cheating. However, now that it's committed, I can't use this at all. So
True.
that was really nice of you. Thank you.
You're welcome. So I better kill you next turn.
Pretty much. So, any enhances from you?
No.
Okay, in which case I'm going to activate the gauge 3. Anything from you?
No.
Then I will send it. It's a 4 low for 3.
Yeah. Since I'm tapped out, I'll take it.
Sweet, I'll have another character then.
Go for it.
I kind of want to keep characters in my discard pile, so let's see if I can get one from my deck. No, there aren't any in my deck, okay. I'll have to take the one from my discard pile then. Then I will play this Hell's Reach on a 2. Succeeds, and that will be my turn.
Aha. And then I will ready my stuff.
Go for it.
And I will...
First form?
Yeah, I'll draw.
No, oh yeah, you'll draw, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
So I guess... Oh yeah, that's an issue that I have to draw first. Because I'll actually have to cycle.
Oh, you'll run out of deck and have to shuffle up. Curses.
Yes.
That does ruin your plans a little.
How did that happen so fast?
I don't know. Clearly we both played a lot of cards.
So I'll play Spin Attack on the 4.
Oh, you're starting with a spin attack.
Yeah, I am.
So yeah, the combo enhance on this is if the preceding cards in his card pool are a weapon and a weapon, then he can use that ability. Otherwise, he doesn't have that ability free to use.
Yeah.
Since there are no cards before this, he cannot use that combo ability. So this is basically just a blank charged weapon attack. I mean, it's still a 3 made for 5 damage, right?
Yeah, exactly. For my first enhance, I will commit Exploring the Wild, search for a weapon.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's why it happened. It's because you got rid of 6 cards off the top of your deck with Exploring the Wild.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh, there's a Master Sword if you want it. That's a weapon. Okay. So, my enhance, you say?
Yeah.
I've got nothing. No enhance from me.
Then I will send it. A free mid for 5.
Okay, I will take... Wait, will I take the 5? No, I won't take the 5. I'll block you with this Turn Loose on a 3. Succeeds. Breaker 1.
That's a shame. I guess I'll have to play this Master Sword on a 5 then.
Haha, gets a 3. You'll have to commit some things.
That's fine.
Okay.
Then I will play Spin Attack on a 6.
Okay, and this one does get to combo.
Oh, gets a 3. That's not what I wanted.
No, you need a 6, so you're going to have to commit your character.
I'll use 2 combo enhance, +5/+5.
Yep, I will flip Evil Eye to return to its printed speed.
Seriously.
Seriously. Wait, is it 10 damage?
It is.
Jeez, it is 10 damage. I want to block you with this Turn Loose on a 5. Succeeds. And break a 1.
Sure.
So that's fully blocked, no damage. Anything more from you during your turn?
Yeah, I'll play this just to get rid of it, because I know I can't make it. And then my turn. Jeez,
Okay.
you blocked everything.
Yeah, I was kind of mean, sorry. I was expecting that second card of yours to be an attack, to be honest. I will draw all 6 of my remaining cards. Shuffle up my discard pile, which is suboptimal because I wanted to keep a character in there.
Ah, yes, the curse of...
Yeah, the curse of playing really
card
small
balloon.
decks.
Yeah.
That are not tournament size, but I mean, they're kind of fun.
Yeah, they're demo-sized.
Yeah, let's start with this one again, because this one does fun things.
Sure.
And commit 2 things. For my first enhance, I guess I will flip Hell's Reach and ready it.
I'll pass.
Why are you hovering over that Master Sword? It's concerning me. It doesn't do anything right now.
Yeah, I was just checking what it does. Don't want to miss anything.
I will add a character to my card pool and respond with Turn Loose 2 to make you flip a foundation.
Okay.
Your choice which.
I'm not gonna get momentum anytime soon, so... no, I have enough exploring the wilds, so let's just flip that.
Okay, so then the effect of this finishes triggering, gives me +4 damage.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Okay. I will pay the cost of this, which is to add a character from my discard pile to my card. Wait, no, I can't do that because I don't have any characters. Oh, you've stopped me doing shenanigans. You fiend!
How did I do that?
By making me shuffle. Surviving long enough, basically.
Oh, right.
Your next check to play a card gets
survive.
-1 for each character card in my card pool, which is currently only 1.
That's much more manageable.
Anything from you?
Nope.
Then I'll use that ability on the attack as well, because that was actually the version from Turn Loose 2 dot.
Alright.
So now it's -2 total.
Yeah, I'll pass.
I'll activate the gauge 6, so if this deals 6 or more damage, I'll have another character.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Then I guess I'll send it.
And I guess I'll take it.
Okay, I guess I'll have that character then. Ooh, you're down to 5.
I guess you're right. I guess I am.
There's a Turn Loose. Respond to Turn Loose entering my staging area. Flip a foundation, please.
Can I flip this one?
No. Turning it face up is not flipping, it's unflipping.
I guess you're
They're
the
2 separate things in the rules. But thank you for bringing that up for stream.
You're welcome, stream.
So this one doesn't count towards progressive difficulty, specifically because Netherstorm says so. Yes, I think this one seems good right now. Southpaw on a 5. Succeeds. I will use this combo. Wait, oh, it combos on a gauge with the previous card as a character. Oh, I've messed this up.
Oh.
I've misplayed, oh well. I'll use the bottom E then, I'll discard a foundation. Add one of your face downs to your hand. Why does it block this nicely? No, not particularly. I don't know why you chose that one, but okay.
Oh, damn it, yeah. I was thinking about blocks.
Anything from you?
Nope.
Then I'll add this character to my card pool for +4 damage, and I'll respond, flip a foundation.
That's game already, actually.
Oh.
I mean, I wasn't going to block it with its normal speed.
Well, that's sad. You want to go for game 2, see if you can beat Turn Loose / Ganon? Just because I was hoping we'd get a look at you murdering me.
Yeah, sure. So was I.
Though I did wonder what Turn Loose was going to do to you, to be honest, because Turn Loose is very big damage out the gate.
Usually I can counter throw pretty well with this deck, but yeah. Guess it wasn't enough.
If you can hold out till I run out of characters, then that's it, basically.
I did try to prevent you from getting characters.
And you got me down to... I think by the end I was down to 1 Turn Loose 1 dot, but you didn't manage to stop me getting the 2 dots still.
True, true.